Hello, I'm Aaron Marino from Alpha M, and this video is probably gonna suck because I didn't plan it and it's essentially just a rant. My opinion on an observation that I have made over the course of the past 6 years of operating Alpha M, and what it has to do with is you, men, dudes, because I was listening to some idiot talk about, it was a woman, talking about a man who was having a midlife crisis and how, I was like, really? I have a unique perspective given that I've worked with hundreds if not thousands of dudes in various stages of life-changing events, I said events twice. See? It's already sucking. Anyway, gentlemen, this is gonna suck. Here's my opinion. Let's get rolling. You're a nice guy. Mr. Responsibility. Your whole adult life, you have done what others have expected you to do. And guess what? Life is good. You've got a nice house, a beautiful wife, 2.5 reasonably well-adjusted kids. You have a good job. You drive a minivan. Life is good. But one day, you feel like something's missing. At first you brush it off, suppress it, figure that the feeling will pass, but it doesn't. And then it hits you like a bad bean burrito. You used to be cool. You used to have style. You once bench pressed 185 4 times without a spot. You had bravado. But not now, not you. So once you realize this, what are you gonna do about it? Do something masculine like build that shoe rack your wife has been nagging you about for the past 3 months? Will that make you feel better? Maybe it will, but maybe it won't. And if it doesn't, it is time to take a hard look at yourself, grab your cojones, and do something about it before it's too late. Now, some people call this a midlife crisis, but those people are ignorant fools. It's not a crisis at all. It's simply an attitude adjustment. And if you understand what is happening and embrace it, it can be a glorious rebirth. And the first thing you need to know about this attitude adjustment is that it can happen at any age and isn't just reserved for men who need to get regular prostate exams. But there is definitely a right way and a wrong way to go about it. This would be the wrong way. Realize you're unhappy, think your secretary will fix it, have an affair, think you're in love, leave your family. It's not you, it's me. Dye your hair a beautiful shade of autumn chestnut, realize you're still miserable. Buy a sports car, feel a little better, start fighting with your not-so-new girlfriend because you don't give a funky fart about the Kardashians or her 2 stupid ankle-biting dogs, Dolce and Gabbana. Now you're 55, alone, with a sweet car and chestnut hair, trying to figure out where it all went wrong. Oh, see? Good news. I know where you went wrong. You, like so many other boneheaded dudes out there, thought that the grass was greener on the other side of the marital fence, and that a little attention from some chick with daddy issues and a fast car was gonna make you happy. Well, I got news for you. There is nobody that is responsible for making you happy other than you, big guy. So before you go out and make a series of incredibly bad decisions, I want you to complete these 10 steps first and see how you feel. Number 1, fire your hot-ass secretary and replace her with somebody who more closely resembles your high school lunch lady. Unless that lunch lady was hot, you get what I'm saying. Step number 2, join a gym and get in shape. Step number 3, you got a new body, guess what? Time for a new wardrobe. Time to splurge, treat yourself to a shopping extravaganza. I've always wanted to say extravaganza in it. Whatever. Shopping safari. It sounds more masculine if we're like killing safari. Alright. You know what I'm trying to say. Step number 4, get a new hairstyle. Step number 5, sit your ass on a couch and watch a marathon of Jerry Springer shows just to see how good you actually have it. Step number 6, find a new hobby. Step number 7, reconnect with an old friend. What's that? Right. As long as that old friend is not your ex-girlfriend, boom, loophole shut, you sneaky son of a bitch. Step number 8, volunteer for a charity or do something good for other people and not expect anything in return other than the feeling that you get, which is a great feeling, that you help somebody. This world needs more people doing good things. Step number 9, go do something you've always wanted to do. Maybe it's a rafting trip. Maybe you want to hike the Grand Canyon. Maybe you want to go to whatever it is, go and do it. As long as what you've always wanted to do does not involve your secretary that you just fired. Loophole, loophole, loop. Step number 10, plan a date night for your significantly patient significant other. You make he or she feel special, and guess what? They in return are going to make you feel real special. And after, and only after, you've completed the Alpha M 10-step midlife master plan, you still hate your life, hate your wife, hate those grateful brat kids, then guess what? It's time to figure out your next move. You know, I don't know much other than there is no masculine way to wash a carrot. I've tried, give it a shot. But I do know this. Life is too short to be unhappy. But on the flip side, life is also too long to live with the regrets caused by a string of poor decisions based solely on a 3-second muscle spasm. I know, the video blew, right? I get it. But here's the deal. I get so upset and tired of hearing people say midlife crisis or guys going through a crisis. He's just changing his perspective on things and decided to finally make himself happy. But I think that there's a way to do that and really internalize it as opposed to expecting all the external factors and things to actually make you happy. And so I want you to try that first before you go out and bang your secretary, quite frankly. Because, you know, I'm looking out for you guys and I see it day in and day out, and guys, they just don't get it. Anyway, here's the deal. Next video, you're gonna see me for the first time ever. I have never been clean shaven in the past 6 years or however many years I've been doing these videos. And guess what? It's time. The Grooming Lounge has come out with a new product and a new thing, and I'm gonna test it out. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna shave my beard. And you will see why I always have facial hair, because I look like a tool. Also, you like this shirt? It's sort of a, yeah, well, anyway, next year, early next year, the Alpha M line of modern tailored shirts, you'll be able to purchase shirts that I wear if you want to. But anyway, gentlemen, this was a rant, a ramble, my opinion, a guy with a camera. I'll talk to you later. Bye. It's not you, it's me.